One thing I'll never do is buy prickly pear on the side of the road.
If you know anything about constipation, this fruit is times 10 of what constipation is.
Readily available for free in my village. There are two things involved: microthorns and severe form of constipation. Taste is out of this world, but it demands respect. But this week I'm all over the Cape, trying to get what I don't have and add on to what I have already. But a few days ago I left PE and went straight to East London, but short left home, nothing else, but it's abundant.
So you cannot eat this fruit without eating proper food, because it's times 10 of what constipation is. Normally you need medical help to take it out if it forms a solid ball on your behind.
One thing I'll never do is cover 50 rands for something that's entirely free, but you suffer for it a bit. Because if you know anything about constipation, this is similar to eating too much bread, and if you make the mistake of combining the two, likely to be constipated.
Problem number 2 with this fruit is it has thorns.
As sweet as it is, once it becomes a solid chunk of concrete, it's never coming out without medical assistance. That's where my problem started for this week. I've been to the toilet this morning, but it seems that we have a problem. It was the morning usual routine, but this morning there were complications, and severe complications. The prickly pear is fighting back. Now I fully understand why men eventually decide to wear dresses as a better alternative, because it's highly uncomfortable to wear pants when you're this constipated. It's high time for medical intervention, but the horror story is that some men have been opened, some men have been operated to take it out, some have had DIY help from village elders that picking it up with spoons, but I decided to go regardless of it being a minor or major scale. But you know what, I fully understand why a lot of people get in trouble with this fruit. It's abundant and it's sweet, and you know one thing about sugar, you can never get enough of it. But yeah, not only people eat it, but bush pigs, baboons feast on it, and making them extremely fat, which calls for me to prepare for a hunt, and that's ammunition.
And I'm thinking that if you wait until hunting season, it's gonna be a problem. I'd rather buy ammunition before the hunting season starts.
Hoping it's not already expensive, but it's impossible to just look at one thing in here. It's always like I'm a kid in a candy store. I want everything from night vision scopes to guns, everything that's here I really need. But decided on a few things I critically need for baboon hunting season. That's camouflage, but the sizes are from extra large on. I thought the extra large would fit, but it was still too big for me. Well, I came up short because the ammo prices are very high. For a 270 130 grain, you cough up 735.
I was not really keen to come to East London, but
the conditions of growing up are not allowing me to stay in one place, so now they force me to be here because I need to add on what I have to what I don't have. So I'm looking for what I don't have, but the conditions back home weren't allowing me. A bunch of them I had.
Need to change the spare wheel because I've been seeing it consistently. If I fill it up with air,
to no surprise, this tire has to be changed with the other one and then replace this with this one.
It's gonna take a bit long by the look of things, but I'm gonna be patient.
I need my spare wheel to be a trustworthy spare wheel, so instead of waiting around for help, I decided to unlock the spare wheel and allow them to work on it when they arrive. But in no time, in short amount of time, I received help. It's faster than I thought.
Quicker than I thought, and it's a matter of changing the 2 tires, and then I'm on my way.
As soon as we were done, I was on my way, but the driving in East London CBD is a nightmare on its own, but I already had a ton of problems with parking.
A lot of challenges. We have finally arrived in East London, but it was a very long drive, but anyway, we were able to arrive safely. And now the problem is parking, but I've asked what's the solution, because this is a very busy street. It's behind a log, and but it's better than nothing.
After all of that trouble, there was more trouble with ironing my clothes, and then after that I had to make sure that the spare wheel was exactly close to the wall so that no one could be able to make anything. Stayed in East London for 2 weeks, but straight back to PE after that, and as soon as I arrived, trouble was there. One sheep didn't show signs of being sick, but it died, and I had to sort that out.
One dies, that means my dogs have meat for the whole week. I just have to skin it for my dogs. It's no problem, because you lose more than you win anyway. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but in the time of 2 weeks that I was away, trouble was happening this side.
Unknowingly, it doesn't show signs of being extremely sick because it still has fat, but it's okay.